So let's go do some driving today. We're going from Ngara to industrial area. So we start off at Park Road. This area is very famous for buses and all that and all that. So Kitambo, this area didn't have this many buses, but I think vehicles were pushed out of town. So that's where we are today. Okay. Some sections of this road are a bit bumpy, kidogo, but I can understand this road is very busy. Ngara is very close to town. You can literally walk to town, do your business, and come back in about 20 minutes. You'll also find a lot of students living here. I know a lot of hostels or small apartments or something, mostly because, it's easy to get to town from here. So now you get this, what I call the roundabout of Equity. This roundabout looks very beautiful with the trees and grass and all that. It looks nice, man. Initially, it was not looking like that, but I think it was renovated by Equity. Kayamba Kwao. Anyways, you go towards that side, you will meet another roundabout, and then you'll take a left turn. So you have to be very careful at this point because there is usually a lot of vehicles and some people don't drive nicely. Now, if you were to go left, you'd be going towards Isli, Karioko, or even Thika Road, but we are going to keep right and then go left again, right? So keep extreme left, okay? Now, this exit can be quite crucial, so be very careful here, okay? Anyway, we're heading towards these sides of Karioko, not Karioko, Kamkunji. So this is where you'd find a lot of people coming to shop and doing such things, mostly on the weekends. People here are very busy because Kamkunji is very popular for shopping, household everything and all that. Then if you're coming to Kamkunji, I would advise you don't bring your car this side unless it's on Sunday because parking is a bit of a problem. You'll also notice there's a lot of buses in this side of town because the famous Machakos Country bus is just nearby. So when I pass these sides, I realize, we have to start thinking about decentralization because in Nairobi, in some instances, a lot of things are always in one zone, which I think is not a good thing, right? Anyways, you see, you have to watch out because there is no place for people to walk and people are walking on the tarmac and it can be a bit dangerous, okay? So if you're to go straight, you'd go to Gikomba Market, but we are not going to Gikomba, we are turning right and then turning left, okay? So this is Landis Road, so you have to really know your exits and how you're doing things. Maybe you can use Google Maps, but sometimes it can mislead you, but you'll figure a way out, no problem. So now we're on Ladis Road, okay? You notice on your right, there's metal sheets to kind of block people from crossing or running across the road, but they have been vandalized, It's something that we Kenyans are not doing right, so maybe we should do better, right? Don't vandalize things that are meant to protect lives. Anyways, you notice there's a lot of matatus these sides, mostly for travelers, ROG, what. So this is like the exit into Eastlands, if I might use that analogy, okay? This road serves a lot of neighborhoods, so it's usually very busy, the likes of Buruburu, Feather, Isli, they all use this road, so it can be extremely busy here. You'll also find a lot of Juakali guys here. They make the likes of boxes, zile as a high school, wheelbarrows, things like that. I would say this is the ideal place to come shopping for such things. So you kind of have to watch out when you're driving here. There's one point I once hit a pothole. I don't know if it was a pothole or an open manhole, but hey, I had to apologize to the car. So you get to this roundabout. Now you can go left, you go towards Jogo Road, Isli, Buruburu, all those. Or you can go straight. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to go straight. Now the popular city stadium should be on your left. Then on your left, you'll also see a lot of people selling boots or boda like clothes and stuff like that, okay? So now we are on Lusaka Road. So Lusaka Road extends all the way mpaka uko Mombasa Road, inashikana na highway. You'll see now a good amount of factories, or should I say warehouses in this zone. Pretty nice zone, I would say, though it could do with a bit of remarking or something. It's a good thing that we have some trees in the middle of the road. I think it makes the place look beautiful. Kayamba Kwao. Okay, so if you were to go straight, you'd head towards Mombasa Road, but we are not interested in that. We are going to go left. We take Enterprise Road. This is where you'll find the industrial area remand prison. Make sure you don't end up there, please. Okay? Free advice from a stranger. I really like the fact that we have trees, katikati ya barabara. They make the place look so nice. Though I think, could do with a bit of remarking here and there and some bit of organization. Okay. So if you were to take this roundabout and turn right, you'd go towards Dar es Salaam Road, towards then the likes of South B, but we are not interested in that. Okay. Now you'll notice here there's a lot of houses, should I say warehouses, right? Not houses, sorry. And there's a lot of I would say factories or something. So you're bound to meet a significant amount of trucks. So you kind of have to be gentle with your style of driving. Okay. So Enterprise Road will go straight all the way. Eventually it will connect with Mombasa Road. Okay. Tatokea uko side ya GM uko mbele, but we are not going to go all the way there. Driving here is relatively easy in this section, and sometimes people use this side to beat the traffic of Mombasa Road sometimes, or you can just use the expressway, right? Yeah. So all in all, I would say this place is pretty okay, but I think could do with some bit of editings maybe, try to create better space for people to walk. That would be nice. And a bit of remarking or some sort of reorganization. So if you were to go straight, you'd head towards you'd find Likoni Road Ukombele or Mukuru kwa Ruben or what, but we are not interested in that. We are turning left. We are taking, what is this, Kampala Road, okay? So this area is known for cars and trucks and things like that. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in my next video.